Welcome once again on Richard's Adventures. Okay, before we start running some trains, it's model train day. It's meant to be on Mondays, but kind of missed out this Monday, so trying to keep on track with that one. Get that train to keep on track. Okay, few things to announce about my train adventures, as well as trains in general, as in the model train set. This one's based on the Isle of Wight. Ones that new haven't seen my channel. Quick recap. Train set is Lotherville, based on the Isle of Wight. A sort of train line. I'll just make it come to life. Use everything to imagination because it's like near the cliff top. So hence that, just imagine it's a cliff. This is on the side of the cliff drooping down, and this is everything put together by myself. It's based on 1980s. Trying to get 1980s stuff. I've got a 1980s bus. Got Woolworths there and everything else with it. This town hasn't got a church. It just got all the other stuff as well. There's not a church. I forgot what we called it now. Town without a church. Oh, anyway. And there's other things to announce. Let's move over here. Since my main channel is about trains, and I do trains adventures by train, or I go by train to an adventure. Sometimes it's bus, it's not always train, but trains are involved somewhere along the line. And I'm going to announce a few things. Upcoming videos as well. Right, since my adventures, I do a lot of seaside, so I've got these for the London beaches, and I thought I'd do a train trip to a seaside resort in the winter. I never done that before. I've done it a long time ago, but I wasn't actually a YouTuber back then when I done it, so I thought I'd do it while I got the chance. Be a different experience. You know, you go to seaside in the summer, and these are the summer that when I buy my train set, right, it's nice to get a train for your train set, you know, running around. But in some cases, you want just ones for display. Like I've got one there on display. That's not functional. I've got one, it actually works, but there's trying to get this repaired. This is a triangle model. Going to try and get this one repaired. I've got to find a specialist for that. I've got the classic train on here, the Thomas the Tank Engine. I had this when I was a child. It's a wind-up one. It doesn't run so well. I'm going to show you that one today, actually. It's going to be shown today. I've got the Mallard, but that's just like a model, and the Evening Star, and that's just a model. And I've got when I moved house, this is what happened to one of my trains. Kind of saddening to see that. There's a few damaged trains. I haven't shown you. I've got damaged on my travels. And also, I will be doing giveaways, but not giveaways you would expect. So some of you that have never been to London and want a souvenir from London to do with trains, and you love your trains, you like collecting stuff, I'll be collecting maps. And what I'm going to do, I'm trying to build up a collection of different maps, and then eventually I'll be doing a giveaway with maps. So they're quite nice maps. Look, once you've never been to London, get them free up London anyway. And they've got all different, you always have different designs at the front. I've got this one here, this is a May edition, and this is a December edition last year. So this here's got nice, it tells you at the back, like all the train lines, and you open it up, it's got all the trains and everything. I'm trying to get updated editions as well as old editions. I'm trying to look around, see if I can get them. And I'll be throwing in, I don't know if I can get these. Yeah, trying to get some sort of tickets, but yeah, just trying to concentrate on the maps as well at the moment. Just free stuff you get up London, like souvenir for trains and that. And I've got this was interesting, probably mentioned it a while back. I got this from Ongar Railway, and this is quite interesting because at the time in 1968 it weren't for public, because it's got here private and not for publication. The reason being, it had the timetable between all the freight trains between den and den, and it's kind of a private thing in it along the line, what's trading and that. It's been and gone the past now, and Because the place I got it from, he said, yeah, it's okay, you can film it and talk about it. Because it's not a modern book, it's an out-of-date, fashionable book. So I can just show you a few things. And what I'm going to do, I might do this actually, you know. Because some of you see my videos, but you don't see my Instagram. My Instagram, I hold other stuff as well as what I do when I go out. Because every time I'm out, I take a picture of what I'm filming. And sometimes I do pictures of stuff that I collect. I take pictures of things that I don't normally film. So yeah, it's worth checking my Instagram out. I'll put a link in the description. I keep forgetting to do that, silly me. But I'll make sure I do that. And I'll be taking a few photos of this anyway. I've got to get a good lighting to take a few photos of this. Because it's just quite interesting actually to see this. Yeah. And I always get a train magazines. But I always get the Hornby one when I can. I always get Hornby when I can. And I'm also going to do like an underground. I meant to do abandoned railways this year, but didn't get round to doing it actually. But I will do it. I've got an interesting book. If anybody's interested, getting this book, and this is what it looks like. This is the person that done the book. Basically, when you go up London and you look up an underground station, like it just tells you the real true meaning of the London station. You know, you read it. Like it's got one Green Park here. See how the name is created, and how it all started, and the history of the railway as well. It's quite a really interesting book. So you find out where the name actually come from. Because it says what's in the name. It's a really good information book. I'll be doing it on my travels. I'll be taking this. I found this book. It took me ages to find this when I was tidying up. But yeah, I'm taking this on my travels. I'm going to talk about the stations, what the names and what the meanings are. So you understand what the station's all about. So I'll read that when I take it with me. It'll be a lot easier. As well as the train set, because it is train set day. I am making a few adjustments. Rephrase that. Making a few changes because I need to sort of, you know, work out a few things what I'm doing. I might what's the word? Might sort something out here. I want to do like a fencing because you know the station the people got the platform and have a look around and see the train. Might do some fencing because I've got some fencing here. I want to do some fencing along here and make it just look at... When they walk on here straight, this is where they walk straight on. It's like a ticket office, I'll call this, but I'll change all that because it ain't properly done yet. I need to sort all that out. That's like a buffet cart. And I'm going to do little signs in and out, buffet cart. I'm actually really concentrating on the signs. I still need to work over on that far corner just there. Because I'm putting in beach huts over the far corner. Yeah, just working on a few things, working out what to put. And I've well, I got the Isle of Wight bus. I found this while I was tidying up. Got a nice Southern Vectors cut little miniature bus thing, which kind of says Newport on it. So yeah, I'm not sure what era this one is in, but I need to find that one out. But yeah, I thought it was quite a nice addition because this place, Lotherville, is near Ventnor. In most places it ends up going to Sandown, or it'll go Shanklin first, I say Shanklin or Newport. So I thought I'd do Newport that way. I know it's near Blackgan, Chine and Botanic Gardens. So what I might do as well, because it's near Botanic Gardens, because the area near Ventnor, it's like it can have certain plants that grow. So I'm going to do some research on my plants. I'm really going to sort that out, see what plants actually grow in the area of Ventnor, so I know what plants to stick on this train set. I've got a few that I've actually know, which are these trees, these blossom trees, and these were the actual trees, their actual colour, which was a bit lucky to find in the model shop. The guy had them in. He says, yeah, we've got them in. And also the cherry tree, I had to have that one in. I had some here, but the ones are great, you know, not the best cherry trees. But I thought that one was really good. I like that one. That was really cool. I thought I'd have that addition in there. You might notice a few army figures on here. You know, I've got a few army figures. This is from my toy box, you know, and a few Star Wars figures. micro machines, because I just added them on there, all micro machines, and also Hornby minifigs. Trying to mix it up a bit. Yeah, I need to sort out the car. There's a bit of a junction there. I'm going to sort of put some few plants, not too many, because the train comes around there, so I have to work that one out. So a few bits of scenery around here, sort of working along this bit. Got to work along here. If you have any suggestions, just pop them in the comments. You know, what you think should see me put along there, put along there. You might say, oh, this will look good there, this will look good there, and you know, I appreciate the suggestions, because at the moment I've got to park on the benches and things in. But if you suggest that, I will put it in. You know, I will give it a go, see what it looks like. If it's great, I'll leave it in. I'm trying to put this up, this for the steam trains as they come past, but putting it here, sticking it there. But I just need to stick that down and sort that out. But the seaside resort needs to be worked on. I put a diesel in the background, so you know, look there. Yeah, if you do have suggestions, do put them in the comments. So if you look at the train set and go, oh, you need to put that in, you need to put that in. Yeah, I do have a few loose trees, by the way. I have about 3 of these, but nowhere to put them. Just don't know where to put them. It's just that moment. I put a few here because they look good here. I didn't want to put all the way along because it looked a bit boring to myself. Well, no, I don't want to do that, because I keep doing this. I keep lifting this up. Got a battery pack under there that connects from this, this, and this. Let's just put it on. Ready? You might see it going now. There we are. And it hides tucked out of the way. I just tucked it with plants and stuff. I put plants material over it. So you see I put plant material over it, can't you see? Let's run a train now. This is the train we've got on at the moment. Come on, get along. It's the 43066. It's a bit of a struggle because I haven't put enough power, have I? That's it. And it's got the come move along. Try to move it along so I can show you the carriages. That's it. This carriage here is, let's put the flash on so you can see much detail. It's a bit better now with the flash on. Yeah, this is the class. Well, the number will come up so you can see. The 43066. And this is the Southern carriage. I presume it's third or first, not sure, too sure. You can see. Oh, third, that's it. It's the third class. I might take that apart and put a few minifigures inside. We've got the Scottish one here. This is first class. Which is quite nice. You've got a first class on there, haven't you? I'm not sure if this is third or first. But I reckon it's third. For the Great Western Railways and Intercity at the back. I thought I'd do a few random carriages because this is a railway, heritage railway. And I thought I'd do it as in, you know, not everything the same, just look a bit different. You know, because sometimes you see a train set go round and it's all the same, you know. I'm going to turn the flash off now. I'm going to sort of, next video, put a bit of music on and you can watch the train go round. Well, just a few things to mention that I'm going to do to the train set. Need to sort this light out. I'm going to get some new lights because I haven't got blue coloured lights. I might put two in now. I'm not too sure yet, but I might get some blue coloured lights so we're reflecting onto the castle. So you've got the castle light at night. But I might little what do you call it? Little reflectors, like little lights shining up, beaming up. So it looks like it's beaming up to the castle. But I need to turn the train round. Just going to bring the train. Just bring the train round just to see where it comes. The rings of B, I need to know how far it comes before it actually hits anything. Yeah, I've noticed that. It's like, got to work out, so you can see it, because it goes grooves here, see? That's the bit I'm worried about. Because it goes all the way around, see? I've got to work on that. This has to be done. Thomas the Tank Engine. I haven't got electric edition. Hope to get electric edition. That'd be really good. I can do a Thomas like video. I'm going to see how far this. I've had this since as a child. It's been had it a long time. I remember I used to sort of thing used to come in and out. I knocked it out when I was younger. Still got the key, wind up key. Right, let's see how far it actually goes. Let's see how far it actually goes. How much juice it's got left in it. It's taking its time. It's getting there. It's going to go under the tunnel now. Will it actually make it to the end? Yes, it does. Awesome. It hasn't got much power in it. Let's see if it goes the other way. Let's keep that rolling. Don't wanna see how much juice it's got going back the other way. It's kind of struggling. Let's get in there. It's got some power left in it. Let's try the other way. See if it can go again. It's going to struggle, I know. So I need to push that. It used to go quicker than that. It used to. I remember it used to go quicker. It's going to go. I think it'll just go about up there somewhere. We'll see. We'll see. What you reckon? It'd be annoying if it stops dead in the tunnel. Yeah, it's come out. No, it stopped just right there. Just over there. Yeah. Got to sort this traffic out. But I need to work out what to put in the model, the railway centre. Sort of work out. I might change that sign so I can see it a bit better. Yeah, I've got a few retro buses in there and everything. This is like their ticket office at the moment. But I might make a permanent ticket office where people can go in and sort of get their tickets from the museum and everything. Just to make it look a bit better. I might have a few barriers up there. I'm not too sure yet. I'm working out. Suggestions would be great because you can see the museum is there. Do I need a barrier up against that train or don't need a barrier up? You know, just want inspiration because it's next to a park and everything. Do I need a park entrance? I don't know. Just got to work it all out. What to do? As you can see, this is the angle. So you can get the people go up there. They have to go up there to go in and also go down there and have a look around. See? That's what I've done it for. But they have to come this way, come in, go through that way and go round, up and in. I had to work that one out. Any suggestions would be great because you see it's quite a tight gap. The gap, if I move this bus up, you see I ain't got much of a gap to get through. But yeah, I've got to work something out. Work something out. Back to the drawing board, I say. Until next time, guys.